involving the CIA.
They really love it when a new president is elected and he has no background in intelligence or foreign policy. Barack Obama, no experience in foreign policy, no experience in intelligence. The day after an election, the director of the CIA authorizes a president-elect to begin receiving a PDB, a President's Daily Brief. And so the day after the election, they go with this 16-page document and they say, Mr. President-elect, wait till you see the cool things we're doing all around the world. And they've sucked him in. They made him one of the guys. And then we get the feedback at the CIA. Oh, the president loved this. The president had a follow-up question on that. Oh, the president said, oh my God, when he read this.
Well, it almost sounds like you're psychologically profiling the president.
Oh, I think that's exactly what they do.
And so they use the tools that they have employed for decades to subvert foreign governments to subvert their own government?
Yeah.
Oh, you
like, yeah, like, are we gonna pretend this is not what they do? What?
Be quiet before you get caught up.
Chill, Mia. HR watching.
They probably are too.
Keep it quiet. You better dial it back.
Ken, what you think about what they said about Obama and the CIA watching him, and like this guy reportedly being a part or working with the CIA?
I mean, Obama's a slippery nigga, man. You know what I mean? Just the way he talk, his whole swag. He's a slippery nigga. You know what I mean? I was told his name was Barry a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So,
Barry Santorum.
There's a dude on YouTube named Andrew Bostomani, right? He says he was in the CIA or whatever. So he talks about a lot of the CIA tactics, a lot of the mental techniques that they do, like just a lot of cold shit, right? So I can see that, because why wouldn't an institution like the CIA have control over individuals who are only going to be here for tops 8 years, right? They're in and out, but the CIA stays, the FBI stays, the Secret Service stays. These are institutions that stay, but the person that is being voted is only going to be here for the most 8 years. So we have to have him in pocket. I think there's off the record operations going on that the president don't even know about.
For sure. So people don't know, here's a little bit of history on the CIA.
9-year-old Ramanullah Lockenwall is the man federal law enforcement has in custody for the ambush attack.
That was the wrong one. My bad.
There are 16 different federal agencies gathering intelligence for the U.S. government. In 2004, a 17th, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, was set up to oversee them all. Here's what to know about America's intelligence community and how the different branches operate. Start with the armed forces. Each service has at least one major intelligence organization to support its information needs. Then there are intelligence departments. Those are the offices embedded in other government agencies to enable their missions. The Office of National Security Intelligence, which analyzes major drug cartels and facilitates counter-narcotics efforts. The Office of Intelligence and Counterintelligence, which provides analysis on foreign nuclear weapons and global energy issues. The Office of Intelligence and Analysis, which focuses on domestic threats. The Bureau of Intelligence and Research, which provides analysis for the Secretary of State and ambassadors. And the Office of Terrorism and Financial Intelligence, which focuses on international economic issues. Finally, the national agencies that help advise the Director of National Intelligence. Those include the CIA, which collects and analyzes foreign intelligence to inform policymakers, the NSA, which mostly monitors foreign information systems for signals intelligence, collecting data, including cell phone and email traffic, for intelligence and counterintelligence purposes, and sometimes sweeping up information about Americans in the process. The Defense Intelligence Agency, which focuses on foreign military intelligence, the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, which charts and maps the physical Earth and human activity for national security purposes, and the National Reconnaissance Office, which designs, builds, launches, and maintains U.S. spy satellites. Then there's the FBI's Counterintelligence Unit, which helps protect the American homeland from foreign intelligence operations here. For the 2015 fiscal year, the White House requested $60 billion for 2 programs that fund all of these agencies combined. But that's known as the black budget because the breakdown beyond that top line is classified. Earlier this year, 2 House Democrats introduced legislation that would force the White House to reveal more details about how that funding is actually spent.
Yeah, Mia, will it hurt the country if we have more information on the CIA? Does the CIA need to maintain secrecy?
I mean, we need to know where our money's going. I think there is an implicit need. Like they have to tell us where our money's going, but they're never going to tell us. We don't even know. Allegedly, there's cities underneath underneath the streets that they built for crazy times. I mean, all of it's their documentaries. They're literally building cities for these people, of these leaders, of these departments that we don't know where their salaries coming from. I mean, as taxpayers, we have a right to know, but unfortunately, we're never going to know because there's all this, red tape over it. And our congressmen and women don't work for us. They work for their corporate interests and their special interests and their foreign interests, which is coincidentally the same people that I guess everybody works for. Everybody but us.
I think this.
Everybody but us. They work for everybody but us.
Even with the CIA, before it was the CIA, the OSS, Office of Strategic Strategy. Think about that name, for example. They started building cities. I mean, if you go to, I'm not just talking about underneath the Denver airport, but there are cities all underground. If you heard about what happened in Indiana, when they went underground, they found all those people, they found all those kids. There's been cities for so long. And the problem, sorry, I'm just going to,
Mr. Rippy, man, you tinfoil today, baby.
Well, he's not wrong. There's that.
Y'all didn't see my video. I put a video up where I had my tinfoil hat on. And I posted it yesterday, but Instagram and TikTok took it down. I was just talking about everything.
Oh, of course they did.
The underground tunnels, all that stuff, and they took it down. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to y'all right now, so I won't forget.
You know what's crazy is I was on a live debating with somebody talking about Operation Northwoods, which really predicates you guys down in Florida because they were trying to do this in Florida. Talking about Operation Northwoods. I kid you not. The second I said Operation Northwoods, it was done. I was kicked out. I was banned for 7 days. And it's like, this is true stuff. Like our government will literally plan to murder thousands of us and blame a foreign entity. And the only reason that thousands of Floridians didn't get murdered and it wasn't blamed on Cuba was because Kennedy's like, we can't do this. Imagine that. The last not bought APEC representative we've had in the United States was Kennedy. And he's like, what are you guys, crazy? You can't murder thousands of Americans and blame on a foreign entity. And that was the last person to say, whoa, we're not doing this.
I'm going to play. I think this was a video about his work in the CIA. I'm not sure.
9-year-old Ramanullah Lockenwall is the man federal law enforcement has in custody for the ambush attack of Sarah Beckstorm and Andrew Wolf in the nation's capital. Across the country, over in Washington state, the FBI and other federal agencies executing a number of search warrants and interviewing people who lived in the home with Lockenwall. DHS Secretary Christine Noem confirming that Lockenwall entered the country in September of 2021. During the Biden administration's Operation Allies Welcome, an effort supporting Afghan nationals who worked with the American military.
There is confirmation now that the subject had a relationship in Afghanistan with partner forces.
Sources tell Fox News that Lockenwall was part of a unit working in Kandahar in southern Afghanistan with the CIA.
They were highly trusted by the CIA, and they accomplished missions. They acted as guides. They acted as interpreters. They acted as sometimes as combatants, and they helped the agency out in the OPs, the outposts, way out in lands that were kind of denied areas, that they were not under U.S. control, to counter the operations of the Taliban.
Jack Tumarchio is the former Undersecretary of Homeland Security. He says when the U.S. pulled troops out of Afghanistan 4 years ago, guys like Lockenwall came too.
When Afghanistan fell and the Taliban took over, the members of the Zero units were in jeopardy because the Taliban made a point of trying to find out who these people were. And in many cases, they did. So if your name was on a list that you had served with the Zero unit, you were probably on somebody's death list in the Taliban. You were going to be killed.
This individual is in this country for one reason and one reason alone, because of the disastrous withdrawal from the Biden administration and the failure to vet in any way, shape, or form, this individual and countless others.
Now, following Wednesday's shooting, President Trump has done two things. One, he has asked ICE to stop the application. These are immigration applications of all Afghan nationals. He's also...
Doc, that's basically what you were talking about, what they were saying with him working over there and everything like that. So do you feel like it was a mistake and should other people suffer because he did that, and you being a veteran have worked with people overseas?
I mean, we talked about two people out of 200,000, and I think what people aren't realizing is we going over there, we stealing the wealth and these people government and changing and putting in place the things we want for them. How else are we going to get these people to help us if not offer them the American dream? And people say you could say all of these things and these idealists you have when I live in Georgia and someone lives in California and stuff. When you're over there and you don't speak the language, or you can't read what's written on the wall, or you don't know which road, you need these people, and you're going to have to offer them something, and money won't do it. Trust me, money won't do it. You have to offer these people a way out, and unless you're willing to do that, I think we should just keep all American troops at home. But we need these people. We're going to keep doing the same shit, so we're going to need these people. So we can't stop immigration and stop bringing these people here, because we're going to have to offer them some.
So Thanksgiving just passed. Should there be rules of talking about what goes on in the house as you leave the house? QB Trayvon Boykins went to Russell Westbrook, Sierra baby daddy, Thanksgiving dinner, and this is what he had to say about it.
His house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like he catered. So no, like, bro, I come from a traditional country black family.
We doing that.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah. Maybe he's not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, like, it's still weird to me. I'm just still, even if you don't food with your family, like, it's still weird to me on Thanksgiving. My family gonna do the food. This is what we gonna do. If you the one with the money, we coming to your house. It's literally him, Sierra daddy, me, Noonie, baby Future, the chef, and 2 nannies and 3 dogs.
Slim, is he wrong for doing that?
Yeah, man, that he should have kept that business, to himself, man. Like that's just what. That's all I got on that. That's fucked up.
This is what Shannon's response was to it.
That's what. Not chat. Now you see why I don't have a whole lot of mofos at my house. See, he worried about somebody else's family. Your ass there. He invited you. He looked at you like family. And what you do?
Turn around and come
got
and talk
diarrhea of the
about
mouth. You think you telling something. Man, I went to Russell House. That mansion, it was weird. Yeah, because he had an outsider in there. That was the weird part about it. That's why you don't let people come in your house, chat. Nobody. First of all, no. Me and my brother had money. Guess what Thanksgiving was always at? Granny's house. Even though we couldn't get back, it was always going to be there. When we had a big ass cookout, Ocho, guess where it was? In Granny's backyard.
Damn.
Why?
I don't get it. I'm confused. Why is everybody always looking for a moment? Why is everybody always looking for a moment to go viral?
For sure. So I just wanted to play a Thanksgiving.
Man, Shannon Sharp need to shut his bitch ass up. Sassy ass, spandex wearing ass nigga. He paid all that money to that girl because it's thirsty, weird. He weird, so that's why he don't like it. You was having like that racist context with the white girl when y'all was texting. She told me she want to have that black baby. You big weird ass nigga. That nigga Russell Wilson weird. Bro probably went over there and felt like get out and was like, well, I gotta tell everybody so they don't go next year. Fuck them. What they talking about? They sound crazy as hell.
Man, he ain't really. If you watch it right now, hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell to know when we go live. They ain't gonna know what happened to Ken. Doc, what's your final thoughts?
Man, I think immigration is a part of this country. It's part of the country that makes America great. Our president is a direct descendant of an immigrant. He's third generation. His grandfather came here as an immigrant. So do I think some adjustments need to be made to it? Of course. Do I think we need to make the people safe? Of course. But I think immigration is a vital part of this country. Is one of the things that make America great, that the American dream is still, what people are sold anywhere around the world. People think about the American dream. So I think we need to keep that alive.
Mia, what's your final thoughts?
We have 3.5 million asylum seekers who have not had a chance to plead their case in front of a judge. 3.5 million with an average wait time of almost 4 years. That's a problem. All new migration to the United States should be stopped until we can provide the 3.5 million asylum seekers with their legal due process of getting in front of a judge, pleading their case, and being able to continue on in their lives and become documented, naturalized citizens. It's ridiculous to take on more people than we can handle, and it's not fair to those 3.5 million people who left their home countries behind to seek the American dream here, and we can't even provide them their due process. So let's worry about the 3.5 million people we have here before we take on any more than we can chew.
Mr. Rippey?
My final thought is, yes, the American dream is real. It's the greatest country. Everybody wants to come here if you're willing to adjust to the American culture. I mean, there are so many Nigerians and people from Ghana, people from Uganda, they come over here and they actually thrive. They actually make more money than, the average white person. It's a lot for this so-called racist country. But if you're willing to adjust to the culture and not bring up, because once you miss culture, it's just going to turn into something, something very detrimental. And we've seen it happen over time, over in the past. So American dream is real. That's why it's called America.
Slim?
Yeah, man. To my boy Doc, I love you, brother. But you're absolutely right. Immigration is what makes this country what it is. It's the illegal immigration that's the problem. So we always got to clarify that, because we forget to add the illegal immigrants. That's who we're targeting. So another great show. Much love. Man cave.
Appreciate y'all.
Most definitely. Tomorrow we'll be talking about Omar. Hope I said her name right. And of the Somali fraud, basically. So come tune in tomorrow if you want to see what that's all about. So we'll basically talk about immigration type stuff again. We do this every Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come back, tune in with us again. Have a good night. Man cave.